Good morning, beautiful people. Today is the day that I will be taking you guys on a very exciting journey that I've been waiting for a while. I just woke up and I'm extremely tired because I didn't sleep well last night. I didn't sleep much last night, but I'm very excited today and I'm taking you guys on this journey with me. So today I'm doing Botox for the first time ever. I've never done any sort of injections, fillers, or Botox or anything like that ever before. The only thing I've done to my face is hydrofacial and microneedling and just facials in general. That's all I've done. But and micro blading my eyebrows a few years ago, but it's all gone by now. So today I'm doing Botox for the first time ever. And I told a few of my friends, I've been trying to convince my husband for many years not to let me do it, but he wasn't happy about it. He's always said, no, you don't need it. And I think he's seen a lot of Botox gone wrong and fillers gone wrong on the internet, and a lot of people doing maybe too much, and he just doesn't like that look. And I told him that, Botox is not that, especially when you first start. I'm not doing a crazy, all over my face Botox kind of thing. Is just a little subtle in my forehead. I will tell you why I'm doing it. And I finally was able to tell him, well, you can come with me to the consultation and ask the doctor whatever questions you may have. He thinks it's a forever thing. And if he doesn't like it for some reason, my face will always look like that. And I said to him, I wish it was a forever thing, because it's not. You gotta go back every 6 months to a year, depends. But so he had that question, and he wanted to know, he sees a lot of pictures online, I think, that people have their face completely changes and it doesn't look natural, and he just doesn't like that. And I also told him that Botox doesn't really do that to you. Those are like facelifts and fillers and lots of fillers that make you look like that. So now the reason why I want to do Botox, I am 37 years old and blessed that I don't have a lot of wrinkles on my forehead. I know that, or any wrinkles on my forehead. When I do makeup, I do see tiny little wrinkle on my forehead, but one of the main reasons I want to do it is I know it's preventative, and I think a lot of people start at like 20, 25. I do think for me at that age, I really didn't need it when I was 20, 25, but I really think it's time for me to start. And it's just, again, it's like completely a personal choice. I'm not saying that, I need tons and tons of things done to my face, but I do think that Botox is one thing that I've just always wanted to try. And, so I'm gonna go see how it turns out. I think what I want is a little bit of eyebrow lift, maybe a little bit here. I don't even know. I've never done a consultation even before. I've only gone one time with a friend who did Botox, and I didn't ask any questions. I just went with her. So I never done a consultation. I did some research about Botox this past week just because I decided to do it, and I told my husband, all right, that's it, I'm doing it. Okay. So I did some research and read a little bit about it, watched some YouTube videos to see how people like it, and just the before and after. And I believe it's only done in your forehead. I don't know. I believe Botox is only in your forehead and eye area. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. So the reason I'm doing it is because I want a little bit of eyebrow lift, and maybe here I read that you can also put it here. It's called crow's feet or something. I don't know. I'm going in for a full consultation, asking all the questions and having the doctor explain to me what Botox even is and what it does and the side effects, and basically let him tell me what he thinks I should do, and let him basically suggest how much I should do, I guess. So yeah, and then I have some questions that I want to ask him, because I saw some YouTube videos that people were saying if it's done wrong, well, I trust this doctor. He's a plastic surgeon, and I'll put down his information so you can read more about him, and I will tell you guys more about him after the video. But before the video ends, I booked a consultation, and then I said, you know, if I like what I'm hearing, I will go ahead and start. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna go get ready. I did put a little bit of makeup on, not too crazy, just a little makeup to wake me up. And this is how my hair will look like. I just put it in a bun, curled the sides, and honestly didn't have a lot of time this morning, but I'm headed there. My husband is actually coming. I think I mentioned that, just because he wants to feel comfortable, ask his questions, whatever he wants to ask, and then I will take you guys along to show you what it's gonna look like. So if you have any questions, please list it below, because I am going to see him again in a few days, just so that he can check on how everything is looking after the procedure is done, because it's my first time. Okay, and yeah, so if you have any questions, please ask, and I will be happy to ask him when I go back. So let's go. I'm so excited and nervous, but good nervous. Like, my heart is pounding, but like in a good way, because I'm excited, but I'm stressed because I don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm sure I will love it, but I don't know the side effects. My body reacts to everything very quickly. Like when I got my ears pierced, of course I got an infection. I was cleaning it all the time, but it's just my body doesn't like anything being done to it. So if that makes any sense. All right, so I'm gonna go get ready, have coffee, have a little breakfast, and head out.
Said that you needed me, like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though
So you're interested in having some Botox, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. And you've never had it before,
No.
correct? Okay.
I've never had any injections or anything like
Okay.
that.
Okay, good. Well, we'll talk about it, okay?
Yes.
So what Botox does is it's going to paralyze muscles in the areas of the face that we're trying to treat. Okay. Botox will paralyze the muscles in the center of your forehead, called the corrugators.
Okay.
And we can also use it to get rid of wrinkles on the forehead.
Okay.
And we put it in the muscle called the frontalis.
Okay.
We can also use it in the periorbital area. This is called the periorbital area, and that's where we have a muscle that closes our eyes. It's called the orbicularis oculi, and we can put it in that to get rid of the crow's feet.
Okay.
So we don't have to do all of it. We can do any part that you want to do, except we can't do the upper forehead without doing this, because if you do the upper forehead and don't do this, it'll pull the eyebrows down.
That's what I was going to ask you, because that's what, I've been doing a lot of research
Yeah.
on it, and people are like,
So,
if you do
yeah.
that, then it will make your forehead drop.
In some senses, you're pretty young, so you don't have a lot of brow ptosis or heaviness. So we don't have to worry as much about that with you. But if you're a newcomer to Botox, a lot of people will just start with the center part of their forehead, and then potentially come back and do other areas once you kind of get the hang of it.
Okay.
So the center part really is the part for younger people that they like, because it gets rid of those little wrinkles through here and gets rid of that sort of angry, worried look. You don't have a lot of wrinkles in your forehead, although as you start doing this, you may notice that, not from the treatment, but just that you like Botox and you want to get rid of these wrinkles. That does limit some of the mobility here, but we do preserve some out to the side so that you don't get too heavy. But in essence, you need to realize that whatever we put the Botox, it will actually take the muscle out. It'll take the activity away.
If you get rid of your angry look, how will you let me know you're mad at me?
Oh, I have ways to let
She has to have other gestures. But sometimes people do say that, like, people can't interpret my sense of worry or anger. But most of the time, Botox is, you're not going to look unnatural or overdone just by getting a little Botox in your glabellar area.
Okay, and that's actually his concern. That's why he's here for the first consultation, to ask, because he probably sees a lot of people online or on TV, and they look like balloons or fake, and I told him that's mostly fillers.
That's totally
and,
different. Yeah, and
those are probably fillers.
It's warrants. You know, we can tell you. I can tell you that a lot of times when people look overdone or fake, it's not Botox. It's because they've had a bunch of filler placed in the wrong place. There's a big trend with that lately for people putting filler way up in the cheeks in hopes of like pulling things up, and it just weighs down. It gives them this weird pillowy look. Right. That's not what we're even doing for you, and I don't even do that kind of work for people. Okay. With Botox, people can actually look strange or unusual if they have too much. If they're older and you knock out too much of the muscle, they can look heavy. Okay. Or if they're younger and they get actually not enough Botox, then you can look a little like Cruella de Vil. You can get what's called the Mephisto brow.
Crazy look.
Yeah. So that won't be what we do for you. Okay. I suggest that we for you today, since you're new to it, that we work in your glabellar area. It'll be a quick injection, and you can enjoy it, and you can come back anytime you want, and we can work on the other areas because you don't really have many crow's feet. But if you want to do the crow's feet, we certainly can.
Okay, so I'll tell you what my concerns are. That's why I'm here today. Sure. So, especially when I take pictures, I notice that this eye, I have a little bit more, it's like more drooped than this eye, or when I'm doing my makeup, I can notice that this eye is more drooped than this one. For some reason, this one in videos and pictures, obviously that's when I see how I look, right? It looks good. But this one, for example, I kind of feel like it should. So I don't know if that's something Botox does or the eyebrow lift kind of thing.
Botox really won't help that. Okay. We can actually have the eyebrows arch more by keeping Botox more centrally. Okay. But there will always be a little asymmetry to your brows. When you examine any person, that's always yourself, one side of our face is different. Okay. So inherent asymmetries on your face, or in fact the entire body, are present. Not one side is exact. Okay. And always one, actually in the bony structure, you'll have a little up on one brow or the other. Okay. So inherently that is not something we can fix with the Botox. And when I see you, there's not a gross asymmetry. I mean, we can give you a little more arch to your brow by putting it in the forehead. You just have to decide whether you want to do that. Being a new person, you know, a new person. We can put a little in your forehead and kind of keep it more centrally. Okay. Now, if for whatever reason you have that and you have a little too much arch, just come on back and we'll put just a wisp more in. Okay. And that way you can, you know, we don't want you to have too much peakiness, right? So I'm always available. Next week I'll be here Monday and Tuesday. It takes about 72 hours for the Botox to work. Okay. So we can do your forehead and your glabella. Okay, we'll put it in both. And see if I like it, and then see how you like it. And you'll like it, and you don't really have to worry about looking too heavy. I think it'll just make things look relaxed, but we'll preserve a little bit of activity so that you will have a little bit of arch. But come back and see me if there are any questions. Okay, does that make sense? Because I know you are on camera a lot. I am. So yeah, you want to make sure. So just you know, search for sure you can come back in and see me. Okay. Cool?
And then another concern that I had, I get a lot of migraines. Yeah. And since I was like 16 years old, so I don't know if this is caused, if this happened because of my migraines. Right. But I have a little tiny, what do you call this, like indent or? Right. Do you see it right here? I don't know if that
may be related to the you know, firing the muscles called the glabella. The indentation is like basically a wrinkle. Okay. Hopefully it will help it. It may not it may take time for the body to kind of heal it. Okay. Part of the process is you have a actual healing of the area that occurs in terms of the wrinkle. Okay. So the Botox keeps the muscle from doing that habitual activity, and then the wrinkle will heal. Okay. So that takes time as your body forms more collagen. Right. Botox is indicated for migraines in the glabellar area, which is the center of your forehead. So I really don't do it on a you know, clinical basis for that, but certainly people report that it can help with that. Because sometimes the overactive corrugator muscle is associated with migraine
Right.
problems.
Okay.
So,
okay, great.
that's some interesting things about Botox. So,
Yeah.
and so we're going to do the forehead and the glabella.
Okay.
Did you want to do your crow's
Yeah.
feet? Okay, we'll do your crow's feet too.
Do you want to take it easy?
No.
Should be in good hands.
And then in terms of not long-term effect, but how long it holds, if she doesn't like it, does it go away fast or?
Yes. So Botox lasts 3 to 4 months. Okay.
Like fully goes back to normal?
It will. Yes, it will go back to normal. The Botox will wear off, and you'll be able to move the muscles again in 4 months. But you're going to be you're going to be sticking with it for the amount of time. But
no, he's worried because he's like, if we don't like it, is it forever?
Yeah, you can't really reverse it. But I'll take good care of you. I do this for people every day. I've been doing this for 20 years too,
wonderful.
so
Yeah.
I will take care of you.
Trust me, that's why I'm here.
Risks
I've done a lot of research, and especially it being my first time. I'm very picky about who I go with, so I trust
I do
you.
all kinds of plastic surgery and injectables, so I will take good care of you. Yeah, so
I'm in good hands.
I've been doing Botox since it was almost first invented. So
wow, okay.
So now risks are pretty minimal. I'm just going to tell you those just because you're a first time. Then most other times we just go ahead with the injection, but bruising can happen. You could get a bruise, and I'm not going to let this happen, but sometimes you can get even a black eye.
Okay.
That's rare, but we're going to try to ice you and minimize that.
Okay.
Infection is incredibly rare. I've really actually never even had an infection, but anytime I put a needle in somebody, tell that. Allergic reaction is incredibly rare. Never seen that.
Okay.
Inadvertent paralysis or asymmetry we talked about. Okay. Those are your main risks of Botox. Okay. On rare cases, people have had problems with Botox and having severe reactions which cause difficulty breathing and stuff, but that's incredibly rare.
Very rare. Okay.
Never had that in my practice. Okay. So that is incredibly rare, but I just cite that to you.
Right.
I mean, whatever, that might not be of interest for your vlog or whatever, but if we're talking about all complications, anybody who would read about Botox would.
Right.
And you don't have any disorders or anything, neurological disorders like myasthenia gravis.
Thank God, nothing, no.
Yeah. We're just being ultra thorough with you because we're,
of course,
because you're a first time person. Okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, it's pretty simple, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna ice you. We can put some numbing cream on you for a little bit. So we're going to do that. We're going to put wipe a little makeup off and put some numbing cream.
Okay.
And then after we let that set for a few minutes, we'll come in and we'll do the injection and put some ice packs.
Okay. Does it hurt?
It's going to hurt a little bit, teeny bit, a little bit of discomfort, but we're going to try to minimize that for you.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a little bit of discomfort for you, but most people find it's pretty easy.
Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Cool. Does that all help?
Perfect.
Yes.
You feel okay? Do
you feel okay?
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine. Men like to do it. You'll be the next one to do it.
Oh, not in a million.
We'll do it. Then you film him.
I know.
I will age gracefully. My God. I like my hair going
Men
gray.
just like to do it right here. It's called Botox. Right?
Botox.
Yeah. So one more thing. Today we're going to be using a neurotoxin called Jeuveau on you. It's actually one of the newer ones in the last 2 years, but we predominantly use that. It's very good. Now it's important, so what you want to do afterwards.
Okay.
So afterwards you don't want to do any heavy exercise, no hot tubs or saunas, anything that would increase the circulation to your face, because it could lead to the Botox being, or the neurotoxin being swept into the upper eyelid and cause upper eyelid drooping. This is reversible with drops, and generally is self-limited to a few weeks. However, you don't want to do those things afterwards. You don't want to go home and take a nap on your face and have increased circulation.
Until I go to bed,
Good.
Sitting
so we're going to use Jeuveau for you today. This is a neurotoxin that is that we've been using almost in every patient for the last 2 years. It's excellent. We have wonderful results with it. This is the brand we're going to be using.
Wonderful.
For you today.
All right.
Okay, cool.
All right, wonderful.
Good. All right, so that gives you a little footage of that.
Thank you.
This is very popular.
Are you comfortable? Do you want your feet up a little bit more?
Yes, please.
Oh, thank you. Perfect. There we go. Okay. this compared to laser hair removal, which one hurts more?
Laser hair removal.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yeah. Much more. Yeah, this is just a couple little sticks.
Okay.
And the numbing helps with it too.
Okay.
Can you just lower your mask?
Seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run and only leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts.
I'm gonna wipe you with some alcohol, okay?
Okay.
And we're gonna put a little bit in the bridge of your nose too. That helps the wrinkle there, okay?
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so that's just part of it when you feel me do that.
Sure.
Don't wanna pick a fight with everything seems so good.
We're gonna just kind of mark you, okay?
Okay.
Myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up.
You all right?
Yes. Gonna get rid of these wrinkles.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
going to get rid of those, okay?
Wonderful.
I'm gonna put your back now, okay?
Okay.
And then we're gonna have you, just for the time being, you're gonna take your phone away,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
Just because I may have you hold this gently for me, really.
Okay.
You would just hold those for me during the procedure, okay?
Sounds good.
Now you're gonna close your eyes, okay?
Uh-huh.
And if just keep them closed during the procedure. If you have any drip in your eye, which it should not, it won't harm you, okay?
Okay.
So don't worry. Just gonna take this one little block of makeup off there. That's good.
That's how you're squinting.
I'm
It's
not.
okay. I'm gonna have it.
She's so stressed.
Okay, good. Now just scrunch real hard like you're trying to be angry. I know you're never angry, but
You should ask me.
you doing okay?
Yes.
Okay, relax. We're gonna put a little ice back on you, okay? Good?
Uh-huh.
You're doing great already.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. I'll hold down. I'm gonna put a little bit in the bridge of your nose, okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. Okay, scrunch one more time for me like you're kind of angry. That's good. A little bit more right here. You're doing great. Okay, take a little break. You get to have a little break now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to work on your forehead. How was that? Okay?
Good,
Not
yeah.
too bad?
No, not painful at all.
Good. All right, let's take this one. Okay, good. I'm going to put a little bit up here. I'm going to rest on your hand.
Okay.
Okay, just so you know, okay?
Sure.
There you go. Good job. Good job. I know sometimes people think this hurts a little more. A little bit more ice there, all right? You doing okay?
Yes.
Emotions. Sometimes I'm delighted. Don't wanna pick a fight with everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run and only leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts. One who's breaking
You're almost done. Last few little bits.
Okay.
You've been so brave. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Good. Now let's hold that one firmly for me so we're gonna let that sit and minimize bruising. I'm gonna put a new cold one on your forehead. You're done. You did your first Botox.
Oh,
okay?
wow. That's great.
So that's good, huh?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
It wasn't that bad.
It was not that bad. I'm going to sit you up just a little bit.
Okay.
We're going to let you just hold that ice there for me, okay?
Okay.
Let me just take one quick look here, make sure that that looks perfect. That looks perfect. Keep holding a little pressure right there.
Okay.
Okay, you did it.
Yay!
I'm proud of you. Okay?
I can open my eyes?
Yep, you can open your eyes and relax. We're going to ice you for a bit and you're
Okay.
done. We're going to
Oh,
get you up and out of here. You may have a little
Okay.
sip of water, okay?
Okay, thank you, doctor.
Okay, good. I'll come back and check on you in just a
All
second.
right.
Kim will help you get up, okay?
Okay, great. Very wonderful.
But remember, try not to lay down flat, okay?
Right, right.
As you walk out, you can just kind of hold it
Okay,
like that so
okay.
it can kind of continues to. But you hardly have any bruising right now.
Beautiful.
I'm going to show you in a mirror, okay?
Please.
Again, remember the Botox takes about 3 days to take effect. Sometimes even as
Okay.
much as a week, okay?
Okay.
But so there's little whelps are normal. That's
Yes,
just where the
of course.
injections occur.
Okay.
And then just continue to hold a little ice, all
Okay.
right? And that sounds good.
Too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lighting.
Good afternoon, no, evening. It's almost 6 o'clock. All right, today is day 1. I got my Botox yesterday, and I cannot tell you that all day I've been thinking, why haven't I been doing this sooner? Because, oh my goodness, the results, I mean, it's only been 24 hours, a little bit more than 24 hours, but I'm already seeing results. I already feel my forehead is tighter, and all night that I was sleeping, I kept waking up to make sure I'm not face down on the pillow. I mean, it's okay, but they said try not to sleep on your face for the first night. So every time I woke up, I would feel the tightness and this arch on my eyebrows. Oh my goodness, I'm just in love. And I had a tiny little like dent here. I don't know if it was from my migraine headaches or just a wrinkle that looked like that. I don't even know what it was, but the doctor was like, we're gonna get rid of that. So it looks phenomenal. It looks fantastic. Let me see if I can get better lighting. Ooh, that's too much sun. Let me see here, get better lighting. Look at that forehead. I mean, okay, I never had crazy wrinkles on my forehead, but still, this arch I'm obsessed with because, again, it's only been 24 hours, more than 24 hours, day 1. I said that like 3 times, but he said it can take up to 3 days for you to see like full results, or sometimes 4 days. It all depends, every person's different, but does that mean that I'll see even more results? I don't know, but so far, so good. And I honestly cannot believe that I didn't do this sooner, like maybe my early 30s. So yeah, really happy, don't have any pain. I washed my face as usual. Yesterday, this last night right before bed, I did ice it a little bit extra just because the doctor said that since it's your first time, just make sure you ice it so that it doesn't bruise a lot. But I have 0 bruising, 0 pain, 0 reaction, 0 side effects, and yeah, I'm just absolutely in love. I'm just so happy with the doctor. I mean, he told me that you're gonna love the results so much that you won't believe it. And it's day 1 and I'm already loving it. I also feel like tight right here. So I'm sure that's normal too, like right around my cheek area, like cheekbone area. I do feel a little tightness. And yeah, if you live around the Washington DC area, or if you're visiting the Washington DC area, 100% check him out. He's phenomenal. He's a board certified plastic surgeon, so he does almost everything. So yeah, definitely check him out. I will link his information down below, and I'm gonna post some more updates. This video is only about the Botox process and journey, so I will be back tomorrow to let you know if I have been seeing more results or not. But again, absolutely loving this. I cannot believe I didn't do this before. But yeah, let me know below if you have any questions, and I'll be back tomorrow. Good morning. Well, it's not morning, it's not even afternoon, it's like evening time here. It's 6:30. But anyways, today is day 3 of my, no, I'm sorry, day 4 of my Botox. I didn't record day 3 just because I didn't see a huge change and it didn't look any different. So I was like, let me just wait another day and see if anything changes and I'll record. But I walked into my hair salon today and my hairdresser that's known me for 14 years goes, what did you do? You look so good. You look so much younger. And I honestly was shocked because a lot of people around me don't see a difference. Like I showed it to a few of my friends and they're like, I was like, guess what I did to my face? And they couldn't. And they're like, you don't look any different. Like there's no way we would have known. So that kind of, I don't know if it makes me happy or not, but I think the reason is because they see me all the time. Like my family, some of my closest friends, they see me like a few times a week, so they couldn't notice the difference. So I think the reason why my hairdresser noticed it was because last time he's seen me was like 9 months, 10 months ago. But look at this arch. Now I feel like I have more arch in this eyebrow than this eyebrow. But my forehead, again, I think I mentioned it. I don't know. I've been talking about this so much. I don't even know what I said on here and what was not said. But I did have a little like dimple kind of thing right here. And I was starting to get it on this side too. And that was freaking me out because I think it's from my migraines. I don't know where it came from. But the doctor said it's kind of, it's a different kind of wrinkle. So, and he said, we'll get rid of it ASAP. So that's gone and that makes me happy. If you watch all my previous videos, I don't know if you noticed it or not, the videos are all 4K and high definition, so you should be able to notice the difference versus now. I mean, my forehead looks like glass and I do feel the pull and tightness just a little bit. Day 1 I felt the pull and the tightness a little bit more than now, but it's gone down. No bruising, absolutely zero pain, no bumps or anything like that, and it's just been an amazing experience and I'm so happy I did it. I will do one more video tomorrow before I upload this so that I can do like almost like a full week, almost a full week before uploading this video so you can see my whole experience. But I cannot believe I didn't do this 10 years ago. 6 years ago, 5 years ago, I don't know. I just should have done it before, but I'm really happy with the results. And yeah, I mean, when I put on my makeup, I feel the difference. When I remove my makeup, I 100% see a huge difference. I mean, my forehead is just pulled a lot. I mean, I never had crazy wrinkles on my forehead, but this was just something that bothered me every single time I looked in the mirror, especially my right eye being like a little bit lower and my right eyebrow being a little bit lower and more straighter than this one. That was just really bothering me, and in photos and videos, and I'm constantly taking pictures. So that was really bothering me, and again, it's just something, a personal decision. No one pushed me to do it. No one said anything. If anything, everyone told me I don't need it, which is a big compliment, but I really wanted it. I really wanted this because I knew that it's going to bother me more and more and it's not going to get better by age, and it's just something I needed to do. So yeah, I'll do one more video tomorrow of the update, but I don't think it will look any different. I mean, I honestly started seeing results day 1.5. Like I came home, first of all, day 1, actually, let me just say day 1, because this dimple, whatever it was right here, that was gone day 1. I think almost immediately, within a few hours, it was gone. And then the pull happened the next day, the eyebrow lift happened the next day, then this eyebrow started lifting same time, and then all of my forehead looking like a piece of shiny glass. So loving it. I will update you again tomorrow, and this video will be uploaded very soon. Good morning. Maybe afternoon. I always like to say good morning because it just sounds prettier. Anyways, day 5 of my Botox. I did one last night. I didn't do one the day before that because I just wanted to wait a little bit longer, an extra day just to see if I'm gonna see any other changes. But day 5 of Botox, and I could not be happier. It was such an amazing experience, and the results are just made me so happy. Because again, as I mentioned yesterday and the day before that I was very unhappy with that dimple on my forehead. If you've seen my previous videos, you saw that, I'm sure, because all the videos are again HD. I know I probably mentioned this yesterday. I don't remember what I mentioned and what I haven't, so please bear with me because I talked to so many people and I just have been telling them about this Botox experience that I'm like, it's better for me to repeat it rather than not even say it. So anyways, excuse the mess in the back. I had a little photo shoot, 15-hour photo shoot, well, 10-hour photo shoot almost, and my room is a mess. I'm sitting in my closet right now. But anyways, back to the Botox. I'm so happy with the results, and yeah, I'm just very happy. 0 bruising. I'll show you my forehead. Let's put this hair back. 0 bruising, 0 pain, 0 everything. I mean, the only thing that I experience is results, and amazing results, because I immediately had an eyebrow lift on both eyes, and what else, eyebrow lift, the dimple was gone, my forehead is smoother, and I just feel more refreshed and younger, a few years younger. And yeah, very happy with the results. And again, if you're in the DC area or visiting DC area or Tysons area, you have to check out this doctor because he's phenomenal. I'll put his information down below. He was just he made sure that I feel comfortable with the whole thing. He made sure he answered, well, he went over, the consultation was that he went over, I'm sure you saw it because I'm uploading it, but he went over the whole process because I told him it's my first time ever getting any sort of injectables or anything to my face, other than I've gotten like hydrofacials and microneedlings before, but I've never done anything to my face before. So I told him it's my first time. So he went over all the little details and how it's gonna be and all the side effects that are very rare, but he told me about them. And then he asked me if I have any questions. I did have a few questions, but he mostly answered all my questions. He's a board certified plastic surgeon, and I'm just really happy with him, and 100% going back to him, 1000% going back to him. You know, I trust someone when I send my family. So if my mom needs anything done or if my sister needs anything done, you know where they're going. So yeah, I highly recommend him and highly trust him, and I can't wait to go back to refresh my Botox. I don't know how long it's gonna last. They said maybe some people it lasts 6 months for them, some people a year. I don't even know how long mine is gonna last, but I can't wait. So yeah, this was my Botox journey. Thank you for coming along with me. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please ask any questions that you may have in the comment section, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Thank you guys so much. See you soon.